What's going on YouTube? My name is Fab. This channel is all about tech and cyber. Let's get into it. On today's video, I'll be showing you Linux Fundamentals Part 1. I won't be reading everything, but I'll be showing you how to get the answers, and it'll be a lot easier instead of having to read everything. I'll be covering each little task in each lab. This is going to be a 3-part series of the Linux fundamentals. These labs are for any beginners that aren't comfortable with Linux yet. I went through it a couple weeks ago. I went through it a couple times, and I got a firm understanding on how to use Linux and the terminal. With that being said, don't forget to grab your cup of coffee and let's get into it. So the first thing we have to do with any Tryhackme lab, we have to open up our OpenVPN and we have to SSH into their servers. If you don't know what that means, please check the last video that I posted. I went in depth on how to download the configuration file, how to use OpenVPN, and how to SSH into it. It's quite easy. It's a short video that will really help you understand how to use SSH and a VPN. With that being said, the first thing to do is open up your Tryhackme, and we're going to be going to the Linux Fundamentals Part 1. All right, first thing we have to do is start the machine. While that's loading, hit Control-Alt-T, open up your terminal. We're going to go to our downloads folder. So we're going to go to CD download. That's our VPN configuration file. With that, we're going to be doing sudo openvpn. Let's make a safe VPN for us to connect to the Tryhackme servers. Open up a new tab. We're going to do SSH Tryhackme at, no spaces, and we're going to put this IP address that generated. So it's going to be 10.10.184.150. Yes. And then the password is going to be Tryhackme with no spaces. If all is good, it should say Linux right here. Tryhackme at Linux 1. So I do recommend reading it. It's very important to read this, but I'm not going to be reading it for the sake of how long the video will be. I'm going to be going through it rather quickly. So task 1's complete. Yes, we created a machine and we connect to it. In task 4, we'll be running our first few commands. We're going to be going over echo and who am I. If you wanted to output the text Tryhackme, what would command be? So echo is basically echo, echo, echo. It's repeating what you're writing. So it's a way for the machine to print out what you say. Right now, when we type in echo, space, quotes, Tryhackme, it's just gonna print out Tryhackme. That's cool, but it's very useless. But this comes really useful when we start putting into scripts and we start automating stuff. Echo, there you go. What is the username of who you're logged in? So when you wanna know who you're logged in as, easiest way is who am I? So we're logged in as Tryhackme. That was quite simple. Who am I is who you are, and echo, it's just repeating what you're saying. ls is just list what directory you're in. So since I'm in the Tryhackme lab, when I click ls, it's listing. I have an access log, so this is a text file. When it's blue like this means they're folders or other directories that have more information inside of it. The cd is the change directory. So if I want to go into folder 1, I'll put cd change directory, folder 1. Now I'm inside folder 1, as you can see. And if I click ls again, there's nothing in this folder. So if I click cd once again, it'll bring it back to the home directory. If I click ls again, everything back. Cat, it concatenates everything. Cat, it's just gonna print out what's in the folder or in the file. So if I put cat access log, that's everything that's in the access log. Don't get freaked out when you see this. It's just showing you what's in it. Easiest way for a beginner, just type in clear and it'll clear everything out for you. There's another way, I'll show you later. PWD is your present working directory. That's showing you where you're at. So we're in the home/Tryhackme directory. So if I type in ls and I go into folder 1, and if I click PWD, it's going to show me I'm in the home Tryhackme folder 1. It's just PWD is a very good way for you to know where you're at really quickly. Keep scrolling down. Okay, so the questions are, on this Linux machine, how many folders are there? So we type in ls, we have 1, 2, 3 folders. Which directory contains a file? I like to always hit clear to clear out of everything. It's the easiest way. Let's say we have a bunch of jumbo over here. Another easy way is to hit Control L. So if you see me just delete the screen real quickly, I forget to tell you, ls. So out of these 4 folders, which of them contains a file? So if we do change directory, folder 1, and we hit ls, nothing in it. Go back. Another easy way to get your previous commands back, you hit the up arrow, and you get them back. So we knew nothing's in folder 1, we try folder 2, hit ls, nothing, go back. Folder 3, nothing, it's nothing in it, go back. And now if we go back to the last one, we hit ls, we have something in here. So which directory contains a file? We're gonna hit folder 4. What is the contents of this file? So if you wanna see what's in it, we're gonna hit the cat command. Cat in it, we're gonna print it out. Cat note.txt, and it's gonna be hello world. Hello world. Use the cd command to navigate to this file and find out the new current working directory. We're already in it. So as you can see, we're in this folder, and we're gonna be using the pwds to figure out where we're at. So we're in the /home/Tryhackme, and pasting it there. And now to clear it, Control L. And if you want to go back, so we get out of the folder, there we go. Now we're doing task 6. With task 6, we're going to be learning the find command. It's just an easy way to find another file. We have the grep command. Grep command is amazing. I use grep a lot personally. For example, when you're searching for something and there's just so many words and you have to scroll through everything, you can grep, which is you're trying to grab a specific word or phrase or whatever it is, and you tell the machine what you're looking for, and it will shoot out everything that matches. So if it says use grep on access log to find the flag that has the prefix of THM. So on the Tryhackme lab, they show you to do, you grep it and then you hit the access log. I've learned this a different way, and I'm gonna show you the way I've learned it, which is quite easier in my opinion. It's asking you to see what's on this file, and you're looking for the word THM. So instead of changing the format like the way that they do here, the way I've learned it is cat, you're gonna concatenate what's on the file. But before you hit enter, you're gonna hit shift / and you're gonna get this pipe, straight line down. And you're gonna type in grep, quotes, and the word you're looking for, THM. Close it, you hit enter, and it shows you, so if I just hit cat.log, it's just gonna print out a bunch of stuff, and then I have to manually start looking in here for this flag, THM. But if I do it this way, grep.thm, it pulls out just the one word I'm looking for, which is here, get THM access. They don't want get. Task 7, Control L to clear everything back up. And this is a very, very, very important task. This is for operators. So if we use the ampersand, just a single ampersand, it's gonna do whatever we ask it to do, but it's gonna put in the background. So as you can see, when I did this command, I did OpenVPN, I can't use this terminal any longer. I have to open up a new terminal and continue. If I put this ampersand back here at the end of it, it would throw this and it would put it in the background. So I could continue using the terminal. Not a big deal, but it gets useful, it gets very useful. If I do the double ampersand, it does 2 commands in one. So a very popular one that you see a lot is gonna be like sudo apt update, and it'll be and sudo apt upgrade. That's one that you see a lot. So it's just updating and upgrading the repositories. The greater than sign, I personally don't use it too much, but it's just another way to quickly add a word or text into your file. But I'll be showing you a different way on the way I use it, which is Nano, which is a text editor, which makes it a lot easier than what this is doing. But I'll be showing you how to do it. But the thing with this, when you use a single one, it's gonna replace with the new stuff that you put in it. So if in the first file you put, for example, we're gonna put echo, which is print, we're gonna print out, hey, greater than, can't type today, welcome. If I hit ls, you can see the file welcome right here. It goes text, file name. So if we do cat welcome, it's gonna say hey. Now if I do it again, if I do hi welcome, click ls, and if I do cat welcome, I can say hi now. It replaces hi with hey. If I do the double greater than sign, instead of replacing the text, you're gonna add the text, which is obviously more useful. So I would be doing echo, hello, 2 greater than signs, welcome. If I cat welcome now, I'll be getting hi hello, as you can see added to the bottom of the text file. Control L, and those are all the operators showing us here. So it says if we wanted to run a command in the background, what would it be? Single ampersand. If you wanted to replace the contents of the file named passwords with the word passwords123, what would my command be? First thing always is echo. So it goes text, file name, text, file name. So the text is the word 123, so password 123, and it says replace. When you want to replace it, you use one single greater than sign. And then with the word passwords. Now, if we wanted to add Tryhackme to this file name, echo Tryhackme, you're going to use the two greater than signs and put passwords. So we'll do this over here real fast. So it says, first one we're going to do is echo passwords 123 greater than sign passwords. If I do ls, there it is, passwords, we're going to hit cat passwords 123. Now, if I wanted, it says over here, if you wanted to add the word instead of replacing it, we're going to do echo Tryhackme two greater than signs passwords. ls, there's passwords, cat passwords 123, Tryhackme. It's pretty easy, to be honest, but it's easy to also get overwhelmed with all the information. But as long as you're constantly practicing it, you can pick this up within like a day or two. It's actually not that hard. It's just you're repeating cd, ls, cat, grep. Like it's the most difficult part is the syntax, I would say, maybe when to put a space, when not to put a space. But right now, the fundamentals page, it's very, very simple. It says, okay, complete task 8, and we finished. I hope this video helped you guys a lot. I hope this made Linux not seem so difficult and so worrisome. The fundamentals is quite simple, but it's also very easy to get overwhelmed with the information. So the best way to do is what you hear everywhere is just keep practicing. And after a week of you practicing, you're gonna look back and say, wow, I don't even know why I was stressing. That was the easiest thing ever. If this video did help you, please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions down below, feel free to ask. I'll always answer. Stay tuned for part 2. And we'll be getting more in depth onto Linux. Thanks again. Peace.